I don't know. I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Me?
Yeah, have you hit anything? Let's hear it.
Pain trouble, ingle wrap carcinoma. That's as far as I got.
I like the foot.
Yeah, kind of onomatopoeic.
I don't know. Seems to me like it needs more punching up.
Well, sure, you can throw in a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line first.
But is it Hamlet?
Don't ask me, I'm just a chimp.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that would defeat the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing away at infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbaum up in that booth is gonna prove it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
Hey! What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really stupid.
Have you got something better to do in this cage? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we can get out.
Sort of publish or perish with a twist.
But what do we owe this Rosenbaum? A guy who stands on the other side of those bars and tells people, this one's Milton, this one's Swift, and this one's Kafka. Just to get a laugh.
What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I a Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
Well, all of his four-eyed friends sure think it's a stitch.
How are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay. So maybe the chances are just a little slim.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart? This from a guy at Columbia University?
Well, the way I figure it, there's a province that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
How about you, Milton? What have you got?
Oh, let's see here. Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into the...
Hey, that's good. It's got rhythm. It really stings.
Yeah?
But, is it Shakespeare?
Who cares? He's got a real voice there.
Does Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he care about anybody's individual creativity?
Look at it from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No! He brings us in here to produce copy, then all he wants is a clean grab of somebody else's stuff. We're being given nuts here to be somebody's hack.
Writing's a mug's game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it has made me mad.
Why not just buckle down and get the project over with? Set up a schedule for yourself. Type for a couple of hours in the morning when you're fresh, and then just take a break. Let the old juices flow. Then type for a couple more hours in the afternoon, and just... retire for a shot of papaya and some masturbation. What's the big deal?
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on word processors, not these antiques. He's lucky he could even find three who could type this good. And then he treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I thought that it was a nice touch.
I cannot work under these conditions. No wonder I'm producing garbage.
That's yours go, no?
What, this?
Yeah, be smart.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Whose mortal taste brought death into the Blamagan. Bed socks, knockhorse, Tinkerbell. What do you think?
Flanagan is good.
I don't know.
Oh, what's the matter with it? Is it the tone? I knew this was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure it has the same pungent lyricism and expressive intensity as the first part.
Oh, yeah, well, sure, he's right, and what doesn't? This is only a rough draft. Lights on.
This bit.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I have my paws over my eyes.
What?
What is the point of this?
Why do they videotape our bowel movements?
What?
Ugh, lights off.
How are you doing, friends? What have you got?
Well, K, 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 K.
What is that? Postmodernism?
20 lines of it. K, K.
At least it'll fuck up his data.
20 lines of that, and I went dry. I got blocked. Felt like I was repeating myself.
Do you think that's in Hamlet?
I don't know what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer. I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on branches and digging up ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights 10 hours a day.
It sure is a long way home to the sweet gardens of Africa, where lawns and level downs and flocks grazing the tender herb were sweetly interposed,
Paradise, wasn't it?
lost.
Lost.
I'm trying to deal with some of that in this new piece here, but it's all still pretty close to the bone.
Just because they can keep us locked up in here. They think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they can control the means of production, they think they can suppress the worker.
Well, things are how they are. What you gonna do?
Hey! How come you're always so goddamn ready to justify Rosenbaum's ways to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
Then call me a collaborator. I happen to be a professional, and if Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just remember, we aren't astrophysicists. We aren't brain surgeons, we're chimps, and for apes in captivity, this is not a bad gig.
What's really frightening is if we stay locked up in here long enough, we'll eventually evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up your Darwin, lady. We're more than kin, and less than kind.
Does anybody have a smoke?
I'm allowed.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking cheap act. Woo-hoo-hoo. No, thank you.
Don't be such a sap, Swifty. You have to use them. Use the system.
What in the Amazon jungle do you mean?
Watch as I put my antic disposition up. Galloway's too, my fave.
You should have thrown in the Cupid off from that performance.
Hey, got results, didn't it?
Sure, you do your little bonzo routine and get a Galloway's. Why, last week, I toted the typewriter and got a whole carton of Marlboros.
The only trouble was you didn't smoke them. You took a crap on them.
It was a political statement.
You made your statement, and I got my smoke. All's well that ends well, right?
At least it means somebody's paying attention.
Huh?
Well, we perform, we break typewriters, we type another page, and a cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there is watching us.
Oh, our resident philosopher.
But
Yeah.
what if one of us actually does write Hamlet?
Yes.
Here we are, set to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, trying to produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it slipped right through our fingers. But what if one of us actually does it?
Will we be released?
Will we get a key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? Why would they pick Hamlet in the first place? What is Hamlet to them or they to Hamlet that we should care? Boy, there is the kind of respect that makes a calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely,
Swifty.
the pangs of despised love, and all they...
Swifty! Relax.
Have a banana.
I wish we could get Rosenbaum in here and see how he does at typing Hamlet. That's it!
What?
That's it! Forget about all this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge? On Rosen?
Who else? Wasn't it him who deprived us of our homes? Wasn't it he who cut our expectations?
How would we do it?
Easy. We would lure him in here, have him test out our typewriters like something's wrong or something, but we poison the typewriter keys!
Jesus Christ.
Sure. Some juice of cursed heaven is spread liberally over the keyboards. Ought to work like a charm.
Great.
And if that doesn't work, we envenom the tire swing! Invite him for a ride, plus I challenge him to a duel!
Brilliant.
Can't you see it? Over the course of combat, I casually raise my rapier over the poison typewriter keys, and then a hit! A palpable hit! For reserve, we lay by a cup of venomous distilment. We'll put the poison in the pellet in the vessel with the pestle!
Listen, I gotta get back to work. The man's gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but...
What is wrong with you two? I am really onto something here.
I think it's hopeless, Swifty.
But these are goods!
Where was I? It's not worth to think about.
Readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just let me know when that K button gives out, honey.
Fine. You two serfs, get back to work. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty. Revenge!
Tinkerbell. Stuggleswans. Hemorrhoid? Yeah, that's good. That is good. Stuggleswans.
Act 1, Scene 1. Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
No hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, "Who's there?"